I got an email from Kasia saying we're running a conference, maybe your work is applicable. So I had a chat with Stan and Kasia and run through one or two ideas which I'm going to go through with you now. And they said, yeah, it does sound good, it does sound good. So in 30 minutes time, if it's not what you're thinking, then you know who to go to. Right? But I'll do my best. Thanks for the previous speakers, because I think there's a lot of kind of synergy in our thinking, our approach. So I'm Bill Nicholl. I'm from the Faculty of Education. I'm going to talk to you about some of the work I've been doing over the last many years. Certainly around getting young people to design and think creatively. And in more recent years, their ability to empathise with others when they're solving design problems. So the first part of my talk, I'm going to focus on empathy, because it's kind of an emerging kind of topic. Talk about linking empathy with creativity, which is a paper I published a couple of years ago. And then you'll be pleased to know, towards the latter part of the presentation, we'll actually talk about some of the students' ideas, some of the kids' ideas. And I've even got some pictures and things like that. Okay. So, as I said, I'm going to talk about conceptualising empathy, empathy in design, empathy in creativity. I know this is about social innovation, but the literature would suggest that creativity is a precursor to innovation, so I'm going to ground my talk a little bit around creativity. How we teach for empathy or design, and with a focus on empathy, then focused on designing our tomorrow, which is a project that I'm working with the engineering department, and then we'll talk about some findings from our research that we've done as well. All right. So first of all, in terms of kind of conceptualising empathy. So the philosopher Max Green suggests that empathy is the capacity to see through others' eyes, to grasp the world as it looks and sounds, and feels from the vantage points of another. Well, this is where some of my work in high schools is I'm going to show you now. But again, the literature on empathy, there's been a large study done by Warrior et al. That 10% of our empathy is genetic, which therefore 90% of our empathy is derived from social factors or upbringing in the environment. So again, that's kind of music to our ears in education, because what are those social factors? What might that upbringing be, and what might that environment look like and entail? So moving sharply on to now